Hey, Coach Colin Castello here with Shot Mechanics Basketball, and welcome to another episode of the Move Mastery Series, where today I'm going to teach you how to perfect your yo-yo dribble. So the yo-yo dribble is a really cool move to have in your game, and it's something that guys like Chris Paul use a ton, especially out of pick and roll situations, to freeze that help side defender and then make a read off of it. So all we're going to do is you can pretty much use it in any situation. You can use it in transition, maybe somebody's trying to trap you, like I said, out of the pick and roll, attacking the basket. The options are limitless, but basically the idea is that you're going to put the ball down with some spin on it so it comes back up to your same hand, right? Now this takes a little bit of practice to get good at, but basically the idea is as I'm coming and I'm looking to dribble, I'm trying to stab my foot in the opposite direction and take my hand and roll it on the outside of the ball and snap it down, right? It's almost like I'm trying to bowl with reverse spin on it. As I come through, I'm trying to snap that pinky down towards the ground so that the ball's getting this spin. So what ends up happening is as I stab my foot and I whip that hand, it looks like I'm crossing over to the left, but as I do, the ball's gonna stick and come back up kind of to my right hand. Depending on how good of a spin you can get on it, sometimes you can really get it to pop back up to the outside. Sometimes it's gonna pop back up more in the middle. But the idea is this hand motion, right? If I'm out of a pick and roll situation, you can think about, let's say I'm coming off of a pick this direction, and I've got a roll man, help side defender's right about where the camera's at. If I throw my hand like this, it's gonna look like I'm throwing that bounce pass, they're probably gonna drop, right? So you see guys like Chris Paul make an absolute killing on this, where they come out, they split it, they drop that defender, and then he can raise up to a jumper or hesitate, attack, get to the rim, whatever it is, right? So the idea with the cut dribble is it's not necessarily a super fancy move that we're trying to throw the ball way across our body. Just the idea is we're trying to get that quick pop, hand goes down with the ball, freeze the defender, make them move just for a second. If we can make them freeze just for that split second, it's gonna open up a lot of stuff. All right, so the first drill that we've got is what we call line cuts. Now, I like to find a straight line in the gym. I'm gonna use this side line, but you can use pretty much any straight line you can find. Or if you don't have one, you can even just do it on the sidewalk or in your driveway. But the idea is I'm gonna move forward with my yo-yo dribbles, and I'm gonna try to hit the line with each one and try to have it come back up to my same hand. So if I'm starting with my right hand going down, I'm gonna try to, boom, cut it, hit the line. Hit the line. Each time I'm stabbing my opposite foot, hitting the line, all right? So you can see my hands coming through, balls popping, hitting the line, coming back up. So I'm gonna work all the way down with my right hand, then I'm gonna switch, coming back the same way with my left, but I'm doing the same thing, popping it, opposite foot, each time working on that footwork, work on getting that cut on the basketball so it comes back up. This is a great way to get a lot of repetitions really quickly. That way you kind of build that muscle memory early on with the yo-yo dribble. All right, so the next drill, we're gonna work on using that yo-yo dribble out of a pick and roll situation. So you start with the ball at the top of the key just like this. You're gonna bounce out one direction like you're getting ready to set up a pick and roll coming from the opposite way. So I'm gonna go to my left first here. So you bounce out, you're gonna imagine that a pick and roll's coming. You're gonna get over the top of the pick and roll and attack coming off of it, right? So I'm pretending like a guy setting a screen. I'm gonna attack coming off of it. And right here, kind of in this mid-range area is where I'm gonna execute my yo-yo dribble. So as I come through, I'm gonna cut it just like this, somewhere by the elbow, and then I'm gonna raise up for a jump shot out of it. So the idea is I'm freezing that help side big defender, then I'm loading up into the shot. Now the key to this is to target early on the rim, right? As I come out in this drill and I hit this cut dribble, a lot of times the ball's gonna be, spinning a little bit funky in your hands, right? You're gonna be moving a little bit. So the key is once you hit this yo-yo, you wanna find your eyes on the target as soon as you possibly can. That way you got a longer time to aim at it. Get a jumper up, come back out to the top. Then you're gonna do the same thing but set up opposite. So I'm going out to this side first, waiting for that pick and roll to come, attack off of this. Again, I get right here to the mid-range, boom, yo-yo dribble, get that separation, jumper goes up. Again, we want to work on those quick decisions, quick cut dribbles, looking for the open look. So in the next drill, we're going to work on a yo-yo dribble at full speed and transition. So this is great if you're trying to break a press or a trap comes in the half court situation, anytime we're moving downhill. So I'm going to start further out by half court here, maybe out by the volleyball line, depending on what court size you've got. And all you're going to do is you're going to start with a hard dribble towards the three-point line going one direction. So I'm going to dribble as fast as I can, speed dribble. Once I get to the three-point line, I'm going to use my outside hand. I'm going to hit that yo-yo dribble, and I'm going to try to kind of skip, pop off of it, and keep going. So the idea is I want my momentum moving downhill the whole time, right? I don't want to hit this cut dribble and stop. I want to cut and then keep my momentum going. I'm going to get all the way to the basket, finish with a layup. Then I'm going to back it back out. I'm going to do the exact same thing, get out by half court, Boom, full speed attack coming downhill. I'm gonna hit this cut dribble with my outside hand. I'm gonna get all the way to the basket, finish going in. Again, key here, really work on keeping that speed up, moving downhill the entire time. All right, if this video helped you out, go ahead and hit that like button and then head into the comment section down below and let me know what sort of video you want to see next. This is a channel for the people, by the people, and on pretty much everything out for request, so leave it down below and hopefully I can get to it. And if you're new to shot mechanics, you're definitely gonna want to do two things. Number one, click that subscription button down here because we put out videos every week and they're all gonna get you better. The second thing you're gonna do is click the other button down below and you're gonna get a free copy of my #1 scoring workout. This scoring workout is gonna change the way you think about your training and probably increase your scoring average the very first time you do it. That's how powerful it is. So you're gonna wanna check that out. Again, I'm Coach Colin Castello with Shot Mechanics Basketball. Thanks for watching. Until next time, splash on.